time on These Hoes Ain't Loyal, Meg Thee Stallion and her bitch-ass friend Kelsey were put on Front Street for lying on Tory Lanez. This time, we're delving deeper inside the Diddy files to realize are pretty women really worth your time? Seeing how they seem to violate every time. Tune in, join us here at These Hoes Ain't Loyal. Now, your guest star, The Light Show. What's going on, niggas and niggettes? I'm personally fucking disgusted, right? Yo, this shit is goddamn. All right, so most people are talking about how sick Diddy is and all this different stuff. And he is. I'm not saying he's not a piece of shit. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is, and this is for fellas on the come up, are really pretty women no good? Why am I saying this? Because with the information they're giving us out about Laura London and how she was cheating on Nipsey with Diddy while she was with Nipsey. And then for Cassie to leave Diddy and then still link up with him for a little slut vacation after she's already been with her new man and married, it makes you start to think. Why are women that are extremely pretty, why are they so vain? Why do they have no morality? Why does it seem like the prettier a woman is, the more vile and corrupt she is? And I can hear people already, oh, that's not all women. Maybe not in the past. But today, they're getting prettier and whorish more. They're becoming more whorish. You could talk about your Lottos, your Cardi B's. If you notice, all these women are considered good-looking women, but they talk the most ratchet, nasty shit. And they only seem to mess with a lot of trash. Like, it's like a bitch got to fuck up several times before she gets a decent dude. But here's the thing. The dude doesn't look decent. Like, the guy who's dating Cardi B doesn't look like a decent dude. He looks like an idiot. Russell Wilson taking on Sierra. He doesn't look like a good dude. He looks like an idiot. Now, maybe to these whores, you know, he seems like a noble guy, but that doesn't make any sense. God is close to noble. Why would God want a man to take on somebody else's responsibility? Why would God be proud of a man taking on a woman who is clearly like a violation to like the male code? This is a violation, bro. Why would you want to be with a woman who has a bunch of rugrats already? You have all this money. She has went through countless celebrities. Because that's another thing I want to bring up. I would never want to talk to a celebrity woman. I feel like all these bitches are pass-arounds. They're all ran through. All of them. I don't have any faith towards any woman in the industry. None of them. I think they're all rats. But what I will tell men is, we're going to have to be honest. The prettier they are, the more ratchet they are. It seems like. It's starting to seem like. Look at Halle Berry. Look at all the dicks that ran through her. Look at her fucking getting, she's like damn near 70 years old, fucking posing butt naked on the internet. Okay, look at Madonna. Look at, who's the other one? Cher. It's like, these are all considered beautiful women. They're either cradle robbers, faggots, or fucking whores. That's what I noticed it. I'm not gonna say that this is for every woman. No, I believe that if a woman is raised right, she can be pretty or ugly. She'll be a good woman. But there's too many of these not being raised right women to make you scratch your head or ask a question. Are any of these girls getting real father like training in life? I don't believe it, because just because you're cute, what does that change like your morality? You know what I'm saying? Most of these women are very vain. They're very one-sided. They're very selfish. So clearly there's no like parenting there. There wasn't. Like, these parents just told you look good and everybody gonna like you, and it's like that doesn't help in the long run, because look at their track record. Look what they're going down as. You know what I'm saying? Most of these women today are going down as idiots, whores, or fags. That is what they're going down as. It's like it's not even credible to be a celebrity anymore. It's like these people are just trash. They're just good-looking trash. I get it, because it's allegory. It's a play on words. When they told you that the devil was the most beautiful angel, okay, wasn't it the most disrespectful angel too? The one who violated the most, the one who disrespected the most? Okay, that's the analogy of that story. That's what it's saying. Same thing for the Greeks. They thought that same way. They thought, if a person's beautiful on the outside, that means they're beautiful on the inside. And we all know that's not true. So we're learning from this Diddy case about good-looking women ain't shit. That is what we're learning. Andre 3000, all roses, smell like boo-boo. I wouldn't really call this like red pill content. I'd call this common sense content. If you want a really, really pretty woman and you don't meet her when she's like 19, 20 years old, 9 times out of 10, that box is going to be ran through. That box has been hit up, chewed up, spit out. That box has been ran through. Shoot, we looking at Cassie. Okay, nigga, she's getting pissed on in the face. All different types of stuff. All right. Word on the street is Nipsey was into some weird gay shit himself. So it's like, who knows what Laura London has been doing? Who knows? But I know one thing: all men were jocking these women, and these women are fucking idiots. And maybe that's half the problem with society. We're not disciplining the women. I'm not saying you got to beat them up. I'm saying the way we beat up these pretty women is to reject them. They need to feel shame. They need to be ostracized from the group, because nobody can say they're making like babies with decent people. They're usually making babies with pieces of shit, gangbangers, dumb athletes, losers. Like, that's what they mess with. They think that they're in winning mode because this is a celebrity or they have money. But if you look at the entire group is failing. And this is with blacks and Latinos. As a group, you guys are on the bottom. Why? Maybe because your thought process is all fucked off. You keep thinking that you're going to get an easy win, a quick, fast dash. And that's not how life works. And in truth, it's like your women have no value. It doesn't matter how pretty they are. If they're willing to be this much of a whore in the world, how could you go far with any one of them? You can't go anywhere. So what I'm saying is, and this is just a suggestion, I'm not saying stop fucking pretty women. I'm saying I would seriously chill off of telling them that they're pretty. I think it should be a new thing is to call beautiful women ugly. I think that's what they need. They need to be humbled. They need to be checked, because when you don't do that, you see what these women will do. They'll run around reckless. They'll be robbing people in fucking family court and ruining people's careers and be a fucking whore bag on the low. And it's like they're trying to play her off like she's some noble person. And they don't be. They be dirtbag swindlers, just like the fucking dudes that they be talking about. So I think the Diddy case is an eye-opener. I really do. I think it shows a lot about these bitches nowadays and how, bruh, it's a slut fest out here. So what? They look good, nigga. Put your heart in your back pocket and never pull that motherfucker out. These women are not worth love. They're worth to be slutted out and used. I would never love any of these bitches. And this Diddy case is showing you why. Pretty women are fucking no good, bro. They're dirty. They're dirty dirtbags. And they hide behind their looks. As if that can wash all the nut off their face or off their ass crack or fucking all the lying that they spew out their mouth. That's another thing about pretty women. Bruh, you cannot not see your karma getting beat the fuck up or cheated on or used and abused when you lie to everybody. You lead people on. You fucking deceive people like a devil. That's the worst thing in the eyes of God. People say that no sin is greater than the other. Actually, there is. There's one that's greater than all sins, and that's lying. And women are notorious for being fucking liars. That is the only reason that the whole believe all women and great comes into question. That's the only reason people like question it, because they know women are habitual liars. Women will do anything to win. Cheat, lie, connive, murder, withhold. Women will do anything to win. They're cheaters by nature. Because people will say, oh, nah, women are more loyal than men. That's not true. It's women who came out with the saying that women cheat better. They said that. Didn't no man say that? Women told that. You got to listen to them. You got to also remember, about the sly fox. The man is represented by a wolf. The sly fox is represented by a woman. That's why she's Foxy Lady. She's the original finesser. She's the original seducer. She's the original liar, swindler, because she cannot physically beat anybody. So she has to manipulate. Okay? That's just a tip for the fellas. Pretty or not, do not let her hoe ass fool you and draw you in, because you'll end up just like Nipsey Hussle or like the fucking Ventura's new husband. You'll end up just like both of them. You're going to be cheated on, and you're going to be lied to. And you're going to be swapping spit with another nigga's ball juice just via her mouth. Fucking disgusting. I'm trying to help the youngsters out here, all right? Be careful. It's rat season. These bitches is out. Full-time violating. I got to go. Be back on the next knowledge tip. I just want y'all to be safe out here, fellas. Always remember about diseases and shit too. Yo, watch your ass, fellas. Watch your motherfucking ass. Goes.